What's up, everyone? Go to Game of Reach, and I was like, and this game is not a Team Slayer game, it's a game of Headhunter. So Headhunter is basically a combination of Capture the Flag and King of the Hill. You basically have to kill these guys where they'll drop some skulls, and once they drop the skull, you pick them up and you put them at a specific region that you're supposed to go. This is actually my only game and my first game of Headhunter, and yeah, I don't really play it that much because most of the time when I'm playing Halo Reach, I'm always in the mood for Slayer. But Headhunter is totally fun. I don't think it has its own playlist. It's in the big Team Slayer and regular Team Slayer. I'm not sure if it's in any other game mode. So what I want to talk about is my experience with mods. If you guys aren't familiar with PC gaming, mods are basically something that you could create your own game basically, or you could like change a different skin of your gun, change the different skin of whatever you want. It's basically a game editor, somewhat like that, but it's usually not easy to do. If you can't just like pick it up and do it right away in most PC games. There's only a couple of PC games that are actually quite easy to use. The easiest one I've used is Warcraft 3's world map editor. That's the only game that I have actually like modded on. Other than that, I never really tried other PC games. I tried to do it on Halo Combat Evolved, but it's a lot more complicated than world map editor. Usually mods, you have to like watch videos, a lot of videos, just to figure out the basic things to do, and they usually require a lot of time to like create one game, trust me. So my experience with making mods, the main reason why I've always wanted to make mods is because when I was a lot younger, I've always wanted to make my own games. Well, the games I've started, I've made so many games based on Warcraft 3. It's kind of hard for me to remember most of them. I remember I made a game called Dragon's Lair. It's basically an RPG, a very simple RPG game. You basically go to point A, point B, and you just kill everything you see. And to beat the whole game, you have to get to the last level and just kill this boss, and pretty much beat the whole game. The level design was ridiculously simple. I mean, I'll even like picture it out for you guys. Just imagine there's like a map, right? Now imagine that there's like some lines for, let's just say there's 3 lines and there's a map, and each of those lines represents a long rectangle, and pretty much those rectangles are the levels. Yeah, that's all I did. I wasn't really like that creative with the terrain aspect. I mean, there are some people that could make the map look really amazing, like it looks like a freaking island or it looks like a forest and such, but I was never really good in that part. I was usually good in the gameplay part. And probably my all-time favorite mod that I've created, it's called Utilica 2. I forgot what it was called. Utilica 2 Return of something. That one I had help from a couple of my friends, and it's a survival map. I try to add in a story to it. I try to add in the story to it, but it's pretty much one of those games that you just play for the gameplay, and I really appreciate that mod to this day. I mean I put so much work into that freaking game when I first had the time at like middle school. I used to have a lot of middle school, so I could use that time and work on the mod and think of whatever unit I could create, or think how the game is going to be done. And my friend, he would help me out on the terrain, the triggering for the game. And if you guys aren't too familiar, oh man, the game has just ended. I'll continue the video soon, more about my mod thingy. Alright, later guys.